Hello, my name is Paul from Lacerte. In this video demonstration, I would like to show you how to use the lock return feature in the Lacerte tax program. When a client's return is locked, the program protects the return from any attempted changes made to the client's detail, whether by entering new data, importing data, or from calculation changes due to an updated program version. Let's take a look at how the lock return feature works. There are three ways to lock a return. Highlight the client file on the Clients tab and select the Client menu and choose Lock Return. Right-click on the client file and choose Lock Return from the menu that appears. Or, click the Client status icon on the toolbar, check the box Lock Return, and then click OK. When the return is locked, the locked return column will display a lock icon to give you a visual indication that it is a locked return. When accessing a locked return, the program will display a dialog box indicating that the return has been locked. You may select the box, "Do not show me this again," to prevent this screen from appearing again. Click OK to access the return. The program will display a red message bar across the top of the screen when a client's return is locked. This red bar is a visual reminder that the client's return is locked. As previously mentioned, data cannot be added or removed in the Detail tab for a return that is locked. The locked return can be printed, and it will print using the calculations that were used at the time the return was locked. You also have the ability to review the locked returns on the Forms tab, or to view the diagnostics. An informational diagnostic appears for all locked returns. There are three ways to unlock a locked return. From the Clients tab, highlight the client file and select the Client menu and choose Unlock Return. Right-click on the client file and choose Unlock Return, or select the Client status icon on the toolbar and remove the checkmark in the Lock Return field. When unlocking the locked return, a message dialog box appears stating, "This client is locked. Locking a client file protects the information in the tax return from unauthorized or accidental changes. Would you like to make a copy of the original file before unlocking?" Lacerte recommends selecting the Yes option, especially if the tax return has already been filed with the IRS or state taxing agency. I will speak to the No option first. Selecting the No option unlocks the return so that changes can be made to the original file. Additionally, any program updates that have been applied since the time the file was locked will now be used when calculating the return. If the return is then locked again, the new program calculations will be saved with the return. Selecting the Yes option will prompt you to enter a customer number for copy. As you can see, this client's number is 22 sample. I will enter a new client number replacing the last character with an X. The new client number that I entered will be a copy of the locked return, keeping the original locked return client file intact. The copy that is created will be unlocked, and this unlocked client file can then be used to enter new data or amend the return if necessary. This completes the demonstration of how to use the lock return feature in the Lacerte tax program. You should now be able to lock and unlock a client's return, as well as understand the options available when unlocking the return. I hope you found this video to be helpful and informative. Additional videos regarding the use of the Lacerte tax program can be found on the Lacerte training website.